we have been hearing that most of the names have been transferred to various places. Some people will go, they cannot find their names to vote. Now, I want to appeal to His Excellency and the Christian body, all our church leaders, pastors, bishops, because most of the times when it happens, they will be asking Christian Council to corner the candidate and talk to him in secret and tell him to accept the defeat or whatever. Please, what I'm trying to say is, if independent audit is not allowed to go through the registration on the 7th December, if they bring any darkness result, we should not accept it. Christian Council should not accept it.
Thank you.
So put your feet down and appeal to EC right now before it is too late.
Thank you very much. So, Your Excellency says I should take 2 more for this round. He will answer, and then we'll do one last round before we go. So Sam, please. Reverend Lamte, we'll come. Let's just so we are equitable with the way we take the questions. Yes. So 2 here.
Hello, Your Excellency. I am Apostle Joshua Orekukudok, City of Salvation, United Kingdom. I flew all the way from the UK. The message that the Lord gave in regards to your promise to restore and bring back the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. It is laid on our spirit and our hearts that as a nation, it has to be a national day of reflection, repentance, thanksgiving, and new expectations. Because we cannot, as human institution, ignore the fact that we don't make errors. And we cannot move forward if we can't identify or acknowledge our errors before we move. So I will advocate that wonderful day of thanksgiving and prayer will be a national day of reflection, repentance, and then thanksgiving, and then
new expectations.
Thank
you very much.
The second one, please. Psalm 127, it says, except the Lord builds the house, we build in vain. And as human institutions, we may encounter crisis. I will advocate that in terms of crisis, if we can call the fathers of the land, the spiritual fathers, to engage in retreats so that God can give us the way out by His own counsel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sam, let's do one from here. Yeah.
Your Excellency, my name is Okorie Miriku. Meda Asafo a Redeemers Ego Chapel International danso my griffey. Na I say ye kasa. Emela ye papa kasa no. Ye kasa bebre but ade ba ko ami hu ne say yenka insu a eda yempatam ho asem. Emi say ye papa nya kwan tutu akwan akonkro bebre so. Kuro bia be ye fa ejina insu a eda yempatam so. But yehwe Accra Kumasi regions nyina insu eda yempatam nyina ye basa nyina ebi enu wa etimi di boat efa so ekoba bi me pese me bisa se awurade yadom na ye papa nya akwanya no wosan ba bie mu a se nsu nyina ede na obetumi ayafa ho ama Ghana abeye Ghana na de atusu mienu so ye pese me bisa ne se no opponent ne ka se mbisa se oba obeje sorry tax na ono nso so no na dwen kire ne say ono so ba eye the same anase one day oba say adwen ne dey.
Thank you very much. Obi, because they've been standing for long, let's just do a few of them and then His Excellency can take these ones.
Okay, thank you. Again, on the day of prayer, my simple Father Christopher Vojogbe, National Catholic Secretariat, Director, Religious Education, For prayer to be a prayer, you have to act on it. If you gather to pray for peace, then we must pursue justice. Otherwise, the prayer for peace will not have peace in this country. If you gather to pray for good rain to enhance our agriculture, then we must stop abusing our environment. So if you gather to pray, let us act on the prayer and God will answer us.
Thank you very much. One more in the queue. Welcome.
Midday Osofo Osei Bonsu from Scotland, UK. Christ Compassion and leader of JDM door-to-door campaign team. Me papa no dem pasa be kan nyina em se bi no madikan kana me question ye ba akopɛ ma yewura oman bia na chichire no ye the professionals and the chichire and na wo ba UK a ye professionals bebre aba be go na no be nanan ne na me ba bi betena me ho sui adwuma kora wonya bi nye se yewura ba sa ankofo na akodis akoka amanone a opeso oba fie a wontumi mana wadwuma ananka woye ne ha adwuma titire a enne ebinum abɔ asesa wɔ akwantuo mu no den na yewura ɛbɛyɛ wɔ mu.
Thank you. Your Excellency, I have two questions. My name is Reverend Evelyn Amihe from Mount Horeb Ministries. When His Excellency was speaking, he talked on the subject of giving grants to first year students, the first year, and then the subsequent year they will be given loans. I wanted to ask and know whether the grants is it all inclusive, that is government and private institutions, because if you would do a proper assessment, you would know that Ghana is now more pro-private institution. They keep on growing, including churches going into institutions. So I want to know whether that grant would also include students from the private institutions.
All right, thank you.
Then secondly, His Excellency in his speech or talk kept on, saying we promise I do this. They are good. I didn't hear anything about income generation proposal, because for all that you intend doing, they must be funded, and I didn't hear any income generation proposal. And for me, I want to just propose that his team will do very good research and come out with a proper taxation system, so that not just a few Ghanaians bear the burden, especially salary workers.
So you're talking about revenue mobilization. Thank you. So last one on that row, and then we will.
Ebusianfo yebetwa ensem no eso na sese no atemuafo ahodo ba aduonu baako na yediomo ewura atemu adwumanim omukopiemu ewo mampanyi atenaye emaye omomu esuaye na bramampanyi na nadodanko ekufo ado ekasa ene wodi tu dwase adwuma no omo ba abaye no besro mu ada omonfa no kradie omonfa periperi ye emu aten esanse Ghana de hye dodo na na diomo wura hye mu se adwuma no omo ba abaye no ombepre atentene ne mapa ede amawomo.
The bedrock of our democracy enshrines the role of the judiciary as the final arbiter in all matters of law, civil or criminal, and most critically, in all issues concerning the enforcement of the fundamental human rights of citizens guaranteed by the Constitution. The responsibilities that lie before you as High Court justices are thus indeed formidable. You are tasked with upholding the fundamental human rights of every citizen, acting as impartial arbiters in disputes between the state and its citizens and between citizens themselves. You must be the bulwark that defends the liberties of our people and promotes the orderly and just development of our nation. The High Court, as stipulated in Article 140 of the Constitution, is a superior court of record with jurisdiction in all matters, particularly in civil and criminal matters. Its significance is undeniable. It is at the High Court that much of the work of the judiciary begins and often ends. It is here that the most critical decisions which affect the lives of ordinary Ghanaians are made. The authority and respect commanded by this court are essential for the proper functioning of our nation. To our newly appointed justices, I say this: your task is not merely one of interpreting the law. It is also about showing that justice is served impartially and with integrity. The Ghanaian people are looking to you to demonstrate honesty, sound judgment, and a strong attachment to the rule of law. A corrupt or incompetent judge does more than fail in his or her duty. He or she poses a significant danger to the administration of justice and the public interest. Unfortunately, we have seen instances where judgments have been delivered without reference to precedent, or worse, without citing any legal authority at all. This should not be allowed to continue. As justices of this High Court, you must ensure that your decisions are grounded in legal precedent. The principle of stare decisis, the common law doctrine of precedent, is an ancient one, which remains the foundation for the coherent development of the common law. It should not be discarded lightly, nor should it be disregarded in the pursuit of expediency.
Mr. President, we thank you for reposing confidence in us and appointing us to serve in a higher office. We promise to go by the oaths we have all taken this evening. In discharging our judicial offices, we promise to do that confidently, boldly, without fear or favor, and treating all manner of persons before us equally in accordance with the law.
Na penyi kofabai ene kendinia movement for change wadano eye odmunyamfo alankwajo chairmantin openyi ede atudwa se eye chieftaincy act ne ho behia se omobedane daniani aye ensakraye wom se de beya ginesi ahodo aye ne oman ne nkyekireye no yebetimi ede nananom ahemfo aka ho bi no se senyame yadom na obeye mampanyi a obehwe na wahye boso obema saade na ye ho se de beye betimi aboa na omonso aka ho bi.
Tapamahini eye nana Dr. Adusei Antwenwa Ampem nyame ayanadom obedi ekunwei onya emfie eduonu enu meche 25 years neno ena nanama trakunwa omo tepa traditional area omo ehihye adwumedi aso omo pa saa eda na omo bedi eye 25th anniversary no omo epa hontuma na saa da no so eye ada eye na woda a wonya emfie eduasia emienu 62 years neno ena adwumedi na ase no omo to omo nsa ede frɛ onimonyamfo Alan Kojo Chiramatin a obepima ode nsɛm etu eja
si akapa dia amanyosem eni ahenye no eka ayadekro efise ye nananom omani ye nti na omti onyakasi yeso yeso ya amanyosem so no omani ye ni omani kan kontine ya amanyosem adonti ya se mrapo a eda omani no aya constitution no womusi nananom mo nye politics na senyame yamadom na Alan Beya president esabadam ebisa ya kapa dia ere amanyo sebidie edura dia beto so aba ya to so aba na wanya baby angina yahu bio memom ayaya nanano de omutu oda anunti eya dan yesi yebebu man a yemfo mo kan ɛno nti wɔn yɛn wo yie paa na mmerɛ no duru na nyame yam adom na sɛ bɛde to ghana man anim a sɛ yɛmpɛ kwan a yɛbɛma ahemfo ɛne titiri ahema no soso no yɛmfa ɔmo nka amanyɔsɛm a yɛ local government titiri a na mɔbɔ bitwi dɔm.
ɛno akyi ɛna tapamanyene nana dr adusɛi antwerewa ampem ɛkasa a wɔde adesrɛdeɛ ɛde to atitirifoɔ a wɔwɔ tɛpa ɛne obi bia so ɔmo mmoa na mpuntudwuma a wɔde asi n'ani so ɔbɛyɛ ɔtɛpa no ɛyɛ community center no ɔmo atumi ayɛ.
tapaman efie aduonu num ni mebaayɛ me mpanyinfoɔ adaworo ma ebi biara yɛhwehwɛ no tapaman ha biara yɛ nti sɛ nyame adom me dɛsɛ dɛ menya mfie aduonu num a ne yɛsɛ yɛde botae si yɛdi so da biara bɛyɛ biribi a mede botae si m'ani so me ne mo nso ɛne ka bom ne yɛyɛ mfie mmienu ni ɛna mebɔ odwa sɛ mepɛ sɛ mede training college ɛba yɛ mɛnsa adawo ma ɔtu boa de boa me yɛtumi yɛ training college yɛame adawo ma afii ne sɛ ebie school ɛna Ghana man panyin nam education minister so ɔmagye school no sɛ de ayɛ university nti hɔ deɛ yɛwie hɔ bibia school no yɛbɛbie yɛwie no ne yɛnwie yɛmansini ha sɛ kotal kakra ya ama yɛyɛ yi a ne yɛde dadoɔ abobɔbobɔ so na ɔmo ɛni baabi a yɛtumi bodwa ɛnano na yɛnana adwuma prɛmpa da ɔma ɔbɛyɛ stadium bi de ama yɛ nso hɔ woyɛ wɔ aduan wontumi nkɔ hɔ na mmom deɛ yɛbɛyɛ deɛ yɛyɛ de ama tapaman bi a wopɛ sɛ wobɔdwa biaa wobɛtumi akɔɛ no obi a ɛyɛ bi a bɛba biaa no yɛma kɔ a meɛnyɛ no wɔ street so bio na sɛdeɛ da biaa mesrɛ mu a moyɛ ma me no saa na wei so mesrɛ mo mo sɛ mode sika no ba a yɛde bɛyɛ adeɛ de ahyɛ mu nyina
yɛbɛtoa nsɛm no so na yɛbɛkɔ wini ba nya ne nteɛ sɛ ɛyɛ NPP ne NDC akyitafoɔ bi ɔmo de asi ani ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ na ɔmo etu mpasa NDC foɔ yɛ ɔmo de NPP foɔ ɛyɛ ɔmo de ne sɛ ɛde saa kasakasa no abɔ ɔmo ntɛm na nsɛm mu nkyerɛmu no yɛama ne bɔfoɔ Jacob Kubi ɛwɔ ne nyinaa yɛbɛkɔ na wɔde ho nsɛm no asom yɛ Jacob mesrɛ ɔte me nka mo akɔ aba wo na ɛba ne sɛn
you know, some way, you know, they can now, and yet, and a shot, Bosomi and Sunny. Over few more, the Futua, NDC, MPP, I mean, you know, I just say, I do wait see billboard and not a signboard. We see now with the car, we see another car, and therefore, in some degree, I will promote. And that day, and NDC among you fully and say, near air personal, and the or how ever promote. Now, a young mind in a night garden, and see a bra, some air personal, on can't watch it, or I know, sir, on cut off the beam moment, and then, oh, yeah, or yes, stretching great, no more than for a year night garden or more. Now, over the Omonkata, Akomano, or no wire on mine here, ever a year. Futua say or no let me edremu na ebia okebia ebetumi amasudiama na ne na omujira so ede or ye tell say electoral commission no ewa Futua say no on honorable Antonio Mark so bo omode bo no say omo fa kwasipa so ede nkofo eti abese enwuma mu a ese omuli rem after so no omobe bota etiti promo ono so no yesika digina atu egu and I see a no so no, and you must be a cost of promo and come here say, Sunday, and Pesa about Uniba, a promo. And there are PC, my NDC, Amonio Chrono, a James Coffee, and I adding class, a police commander, or no, a Futu, Jeffrey Aku, a ACP, Jeffrey Aku, or no, Omodi, a in Catacoma, a day. And upon no water paper, no, or yet, nothing. Uniba, education, investor for education, Uniba, don't know my entrance one, no, that could be more, 9 Gatti, I hear sure.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Demonstration, and any who say, honorable Antonio Marking, any police commander, or any MPP for the same route, almost and
deɛ kɔ so ɛwɔ winiba a na yɛma ne bɔfoɔ Jacob Kubi ɛma yɛ mu enkyiremu no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔhwɛ ne yɛhunu deɛ kɔ so paa ɛwɔ ase.
Osi wɔ ha yan opponent wɔba yɛ ma wɔyɛ ni nyinaa no play no do ma nipa ko ɔyɛ divisional police commander do akɔ provide the normal police junior officers and other lower ranks for being professional and staying neutral. Someone I want to know junior ranks and can that do it's one yet. It's the other kind there. Police junior ranks and other commanders lower below the divisional commander. Yeah, the one answer. I'm an area Shasta. The Asumuni demonstration. And this is food and pepper sabasa. And the Adina, you know, and Asumuni the end of the year. One of the moon did the Away. Yes, the there. Yeah, Papa, yes, you were police.
Ebusuafo yebetwa yensem no eso na ansa na no yebedi enkomo kakra yenyina yenim se de galamsey ehon nsem no ama ne homene so ese yensuo ese yensase ese yemfudie obi ade na no atomo bi se de ekone de ano eden na ekoku ahodo no so de atoma mpanyi anim se beya anka fome gudie tu de etu ne kwan paso de etu ne kwan boni so nyina no enka won fatabo no ento so se de be yebetimi aboa na yensuo ase ne nepa yehwe galamsey nsem no yebetimi aso ano na yene ora Abdul Razak Al-Hassan eba betwetwe nkomo wono enedi nkita ho ema eye small scale miners yene no ebe kasa afa galamsey ho nsensema ekoso omoso so ede adesredie bi ato aban anim se de ekoku ahodo kase galamsey no ene small scale mining nyina ban fa ne nsanto so no mu kire mu a omodie no emfa sunsuanso boni bia emanti aban enhwem na ha adwin mu no omumfa tabno no ento so nti ye no ebedi nkomo no no ankasa ne nsem wode ato yenim ora Abdul yema akwa baby
ije osumini aba
yo na baby afi bokode
nyakufa daworoma ya bedru haide nyame na ebeda nase
yo na we die mebisa o se galamsey nsensem ye ekoso yi se wankasa wahunu dia eko yensu a esei yensa se yemfudie yakwaye ha adwene ye pa na se de koku ahodo de omano atum se beya anka efama gudie tu ni nyina aban emfa ne nsa ento so no edinti na amamo kiremu se ma aban enye ne sa na momo de ne de ankeye
meda se minuaba mechia wo di watiefo ene Ghana man nyina as small scale miners are industry players no ade bako ede se yema o manse nyina atiase se nsuo no ene akwaye na ese no ye kura no enye ye ninje ne ma bi ho because wo hwe de ma ekoso ene ni mpanyifo anu amudi ato nsensem we efa galamsey ho a in fact awreho ye kura so nte ye hwe mfonyi na ehaye but ni kwan se ye ka ne ma bone ene na papa fra because adie no yes illegal mining and ye was small scale adie illegal there yes abane ne sen adie na nye nti ye nyina ye hwe kwan paso a ye befa so ayi sa ade bone no afri ho because adie minu na se ye hwe akwaye ene nsuo so small scale miners ye hemrase ye ma ye krata se enko mining nsuo so obi o won nsuo so bia o ye illegal miner ese ye treat no as such ena obi owo forest so ye ma ye krata se enko mining forest omo wo sa kwanya no e ye large scale companies nti so no wo obi o kwaye mu bia say either say or illegal miner and I say aban and a disatumi money pan say onko as a large scale.
You na we dey maybe sa a day na mo illegal to me krata no mu ni no enti na mo ye illegal na say kwan no mo fa so to agudie no ene ma ne ba sa
eye ademienu krata sem eye one of the factor.
Okay.
Because we share na say ntemu a nema e koso na say ye minister so kwan bi so on sign krata nti ama bebre omu licenses kura be akodi omu akodi ni nchen no illegal miners atu omu ho akosi so ena omu ye de ompe wo kɔ ho sisi ase wo kɔ akɔ pamomu a wo di police ni kura akɔ no se fa licenses mbra wo so licenses no minister nyen sign ma wo ena wo kɔ area no ho no so a ahemfo no so take advantage say ye renewal say new licenses so omu take advantage omu twetwa sa de no emma sa galamsey foi.
Okay.
And I will share other side no so methodology na sometimes be say omu hunu so ye dem no. And so ye wom because a former goodie e shasase ase.
Okay.
Say large scale, say small scale, say galamsey, say illegal mine, ye nyina ye pay asase no na yakum. Nimo why ye wie no kwan bench no be for so sisi asase no. Oho na problem no wo. Because obo ye illegal and mrando enda wo so no. Omu de otu a no aja ho no ko no baby. Because bo hwe na panyimu bi na hye na ase. And ade no eka ewom nti no odi saska no a odi be reclaim asase no e bi odi sorti sa maybe ahemfo no mu bi ana say mpanyimfo no bi no ko no baby nemom small scale mining no ye were about 4 institutions o mu hwe so ye were minerals commission ye were EPA ye were water resource and ye were inspector division o mu sa wo your friend say minerals commission abre bia no mu ba be hwe ye dwuma ye di nti sa nipa no wo di ye toto obi a oye illegal ho a enye ye ena medi kan ye nsuo no so ye ka ho asem no ye my lances say ye my nsuo so ena ye wo be about over 100 meters away ye my lances ena ye small scale mining no so no nye say ye fufiti ya na wakogina asase so ye adwuma eye minerals commission na ne etwa baby ye fra ho block out areas omu na etno mo office no waka say okay I had the entwa small scale say the way omitma apply akoye adwuma
yo oral Hassan we dey ntwa no nanso say no won say de galamsey say yensu na say de agensemo mitimu say mfoni kra ye hu bi o TV so social media no nyina ye di adanse say de ase abro so enti no nka se de koku awodo yi e de ato aban anim senka won fata bono nto so say ano ne nyina so papa oboni o so hu na nka omonye forensic audit na ne wo mu a omutu ni kwan bonus no yetimi ye o mafrim na mo a mo de no eye kwan paso a ebo na ne ye jam ntinka samriti a we mu anase samre emre o mo de be ye saade no wunji ni sen komo ye ne sa anka ebe boa ma niema etimi aso ano kakra man
mini oba hoso still me no mu nya adwene adentina me no mu nya adwene 2017 ye wo man mu ena galamsey semi start ye aban di taboto ye so 2 years ya nya adwuma na illegal mining koso 2018 for instance mon konkohwe minerals commission lances back kura say yansan mo bia ye titifie ye members wu bi kura fa ho yare na de at the end of the 2 good years no Ghana aban announcement say 2018 kura no produce more gold in small scale mining sector na why we produce gold no because na yes small scale mining lances holders na etifie until no it's not about set fatabo to so it's about solution no and ese yehwe de ntinas sa de na ekoso why mu na ehye sa de na chi kwan bench no efasa to mafri ho until no wo ka se wo mfa tabo to so na mo ntna sen ye forensic auditor ye form a whole interministerial committee with 10 ministers omu ye auditors so mu ye bia erivo abejeje ye lances nyina ahwe mu ema omum asana 2 years ansana omuma ye kwan se nkonko ye adwuma that time no na illegal mining no koso enti it's not about say tabo no eda so no nemom kwan best no fa so solutions no so no say ye tia say ye industry players
enti say ano mo betimi ni mpanyimfo ahia say de mahunu bi pen say ye de tabo no to mo so be 2 years na mutiti fie say de okasa mo nkrofo ebi mu afa amane mu ni ade say no say de aye no nkrofo ani abede pai koku asori e kasa mu nya asem ketoa enti no megidi sense anka mo ni mpanyimfo hia say de ye hunu bi ne mo ye bi ma ye hunu ye ne empese besi biem na sa forensic auditing ka muntimi nya ne ntem so na munyi bone ni mfiri mu mukura mo be kasa mu bu mbehwe se sa de ne be koso a anka say betimi aboa wo
yeah ready ama ya calling for that for round table discussion especially akuko na sorry ye no because ye hu say bebre no wo ha ye djuma no mo nte ase because hu say ade a wodi woni ahu ene ade a ewo ade djuma na nkasa mu no say wan hu different wodi woni ebu sa ade no keke no wo be create problem ama bibi wo ha ebechia nti ya yese ye pese ye mitu mu na ye no mo ntona ase na nhihye pa anasa adwuna ye wo no because ni nyina ne say minuaba bebre wo ho a dodo na afi say ya ye wo sa sector no sebe ya adwunu wo fon kakra nti so nto mutuna say policies na ade omudi breye no omukotuna say hihya de no edi breye policy no so awodi ba no nipa na awodi bre no eba involvement a wo involve no e ma no hunu say onu nti na awodi mra we ba onu nti na awodi we ba wo kotuna say kira de no di beso na obeda atiase name from day one no say wo ye bia na wo involve na oni so ka ho bi e na mo chichire sa de we nti ebasa na mo bia mutu bia no ontimi yi ne ho mfiri mu but when it comes to decision making the enka ho
ya tiase on say fema gudi etui ne kwan a enkoyie no dodo na ya na sobo no ekoma China for say omuna A2 na we say we small scale mine minim say adwuma no wakwadiri ye wo mpa at least unim dia eko unim form kakra China for no na ye adwuma ne pa na say omo ya hoho nti ene ye de ahye wo
minuaba onye obuse omo ya hoho nti sabe China for ene Ghana for no bi because China ni ntimi free no krom embe hunu say se me kokro we so ekoye galamse and a small scale mining sector no is meant for only and only Ghanaians. Into obia ubedi China ni anim so onko ye djuma bia no illegality na mu na mu perpetuate. But ade ba kwa ese omanmunu nyina ete asese sa small scale na abrebia yedi yeni asiye so no. We need to and let the whole world understand that small mining in general, let's discuss mining. Whether large scale or small scale. Because ena midi kan yen forest ye my lands is saying kum inti no China for no more forest no mu no you can classify them as small scale inti no ko kase yen ban small scale it is discrimination no because China for no mu small scale obi last obi bisa me say na akonta mines onye small scale na so e Ghana ni na say akonta mines onye small scale or a large scale company inti say who deal with data na say one of the big companies in this country also faulted the laws. Almost sanction no. And you know why not sector being a problem any. But we need to resolve that problem. And then at the end of the small scale no. If we are a open topic, say you dealing with the issue of mining and the you call it entrance. But we be free so we large scale. Abra large scale companies baby brew ha won gla say for ngui a large scale companies. Small scale in count. Large scale companies bibu akotona baby e na omo twetwa saa adem ma saa galanse foi e na omo jejejeje omo percentage free omo at the end of the day na omo di saa sobo na abeto yeso ade ne yen hwehwe saa de we mu na saa large scale companies no omo ni ho akade omo de omo anu akogege saa concessions na to wa omo ntimi nya adwuma na omo di magalanse foi no yen jeje saa lances dem free omo nsam na abrebia na small scale so yeso yenya hwe
yamre ninti say de wo ye fidikasi so mi gidi sempanyufo ti amanfo ehwe den pa na mo pese mo de to abontin se de be ya impanyufo beti na yensuo no titru se de se na no odin enu ntina ma ye nyina ya no gumu ayeka de mo fo se ebetimi aboa no betimi de atodwo
nyaba me solutions no kakra bi se kase be kun sa kun we ya yenyi politician free mu de sa toso say na government edia balance 2021 to 2022 year about forest reserves no enye de omo ane kan ye omo sabua omo jimfri mu insuo no so omo insuo so no mu nyina ye foreign nationals sa togolese for ni hwan no sa insuo no so no sa nkrofo no mo ye dwon insuo so no omo ni adikrofo eni krompanyifo ena ewo this omo tete sansuo no so ena san kronfo no so omu ndansuo no so omu ye adwuma ne ba bedafie nti sa area ho no nyina no ese ye ne ahemfo no adikrofo ne mpanyifo mu wo sa nsuo na no ye na omu nkasa say ye kase ye di sanction to some mpanyinfo no so e mu 1 week and I say 2 weeks say why ye be hu say boat bia e wo nsuo bia so wo territory bia no ye be chewa menjili say san omo nsuo no ombedi ho nansa it solutions in there but say o man buy ye side na if you say oh yeah the when I small scale miners ntimu ye ediboye for there solutions ni ntimi hu because balance for ye ni mumu e no musu nim ye ya form task forces mpanyinfo ya na egu task force no until some mpanyinfo be politicians ni be yi omunsa free na no so nyai omu bi say o me friend to ma wakochi illegal man akura dia police station no obepa chew ntino sa issues no dey ka say resolve we should bring everybody on board and no more issues no it shouldn't take us even 3 months ebetuma yi omu free so
yo Ora Abdul Razak Al Hassan yebeda wasiawie ene womre. Ora Abdul Razak Al Hassan ena wodinkita ho ema small scale miners. Yene no ene twetwe nkomuti a wafa galamse ho nsensema ekoso aban nkrofo bebredi ato nanimu se ebeboa senka efema gudi ayetu ni nyina no wonfa tabono to so ne enye hwehwemu na womo ye ne kwan bone so no yentimi enyi omu film se de be ya yensu a ese yakwaye a ese no yebetimi apɛ ho enso ano ne ene no atwetwe nkoma wochi mu se ne ebeboa ne se mpanyufo e de omunan besi fom na obmefre obi bia ne omo adwene ho kwan a ebetimi aboa yesan so kiremu a niema bi koso a wode sobo no so ebebo ye mpanyufo no ebi ya yebetena yebeto akase ebo no eso yetoa ensem no so dia na ene ye October bosomeda edikan ye Public Utilities and Regulation Commission ede ababe tudwa se kanea bo eni ensuo bo entumu eba na ye ne Ghana de hye bi atwetwe nkomo afa ho ebi mu kire mu se se dia ho kire no ano aye den dodo nti bo ntumi ebe ya anka omo entwensan
September bosomeda na etoso aduonu wo twemfempem mienu ne aduonu 9 na Public Utilities Regulatory Commission no wo mo ede entumu an no efa ensuo die na afensuo eiramonkane ade no ede ebabeto emontene wo mo kiremu a eye eiramonkane ade no wo mo epegyamu ede akọ ha mo nchemu miensa echiripo mienu ene hwe eno no ye 3.02% ena afensuo eye ensuo die no wo mo pegyamu ede akọ ha mo nchemu ba akọ echiripo aduowotwe nsia eno no eye 1.86%. na we no eye third quarter 2024 ai no be hyasie October bosome da edikan emfempe mienu ne aduonu 9 ya na wo mo ekiremu ehuhia se ewo se wo mo atu nsuo ni mu na afenso eye eyiramonkane ano ebuo mu ekosoro ni nyina no eye wo kiremu amframajabo akosoro exchange rate nso akosoro inflation so enioma bo to na ye tumu enunti ene wo mo etu na mo bisa no matimi e de asom Ghana de hye osompa YouTube nsantwefo nso ye ne Ghana de hye na ye adwuma na ye bodawura de ma Ghana de hye nti ete ye ho gomonte so na ye sei ye nkwaje Ghana fo adwempo emfa ntumu yi ho Ghana fo ensem mbɔ ma yi ni
enti ye saba ensem ntuma na enne bebi e dana pipe no kwa so emma be bushima se bushim yi ni pipe ma nti saba se ohun ye mobona o ma bibia nkofo black bay no so to esi a na asa miti om dia bre mita nenye uye ya na oto ya na asa
be ka fa on se ma o muntum kra because ye bre ankasa ye ntimi ntua previous one kra ye ntimi ntua ye tumu a ye be da atua school fees na be ye manu ko school ma ye ntum kra ye mpeni tuo
sia no ye mabo ayeden ya Ghana ha ye ma school fees ye ma we ye mba chokuma ni we nti bia bo eden nti water no wo nte so ye ba ham se ukogo bugalo a ye ba ju be ha 3 cities 4 cities 5 cities o water bill ba eson what I say ono tilanto no ye se wo nte so ama bibia nya boko
me de ntumu ne de minji ntum e say ye say no man ni mu ayeden edwadifo ye hu oman ne so ye ton ade kra ye nto ne esan ba be tu water bay ene light bay mu de emwa ye esa ye nyina ya adwen be ko say oman no government no emwa oman no government ne mo oman no there were election year so nti oso am gunu yomemu maye na sikamra krom na ye say ahokire wo sika ni wo na ye san beto water bay ne light bay mu de emwa ye de ahokire bebre ebebo oman ni mu
uhwe time ade aba ne mo de enye time ade aba no enye aka ni akoto aba nti e bi se o mampanyi
ɛne ne panyinfo no ɔmo tena na bibini a ɔmo hwɛ na ɔmo hwɛ ma yɛ
ɔmo ntwo mo kura na ɔmo ntwo ma yɛ sɛ ɔmo ma bie school school fo mpo no yɛ ntumi ntua wɔ boost no no mpo yɛ ntumi ntua na za we ba dia nsa no de esum ne ba dante pa mo cho abanhwe na nka abantwo mo mpo.
Ene na abato komisa ene amanyoku ahodo no edi ehie omo to adwen afa enwuma yede ba beto abase de be ya ombehwa manieme mu ada ho na afi abato no perpere no fan yo betimi aye adwuma na eye dwemtene nima abato komisa ma mijin adukoi mensa ede atodwa se emra kwan so de wo so omo fa so bia ehwe se abato enwuma no aye krogin abibia enim no omo afa so aye na enche omo de beba beto abe fontintan fidie so se de be ya Ghana de shi benya mre ahwemu na ne enkoyie bia no metime ayoma sutire na omo asiesie no mu kire mo omo abato komisa aye krado se afia abato no ombeye de yese de be ya asumdwe ebeba.
Before of the Public Elections Registration of Voters Regulations 2016 CI 91 as amended by CI 126 enjoined the Commission to display the provisional register at all exhibition centers nationwide to allow for an inspection and revision and correction where necessary. This and other legal and administrative processes are carried out before a final register is produced. Indeed, CI 91 recognizes that the provisional voters register is a draft register. Cognizant of the fact that a provisional voters register is bound to contain discrepancies, CI 91 instituted the mechanism of the exhibition exercise to allow for the cleaning and revision of the provisional voters register to ensure that it is credible and robust for an election. The register is thus displayed in all polling stations or exhibition centers and via electronic media to allow for its inspection and correction where necessary. In essence, the exhibition exercise, as enshrined in the constitutional instrument, provides the legal basis to clean the provisional register. Ladies and gentlemen, you agree with me that as with any human endeavor, such as the registration of voters, there are bound to be discrepancies. One cannot expect that a provisional register will be perfect. It is for that reason that Regulation 23 and 24 of CI 91 provide clear, well-defined pathways to cure and deal with likely anomalies that are bound to arise from the provisional voters register, including missing names, errors in biographical data, the existence of deceased persons on the register, incorrect designation of polling stations, among others. These are some of the issues which formed part of the NDC's presentation to the Electoral Commission. As stated earlier, these errors are not unusual. They are the typical errors that arise out of any registration process, and there are age-old legal and administrative processes to correct them. All it takes is a conscientious effort and time, and the Electoral Commission has employed both. As a commission, we have devoted the last few weeks to correct the discrepancies, and you will find that the provisional voters register today is different and more accurate than what was exhibited and provided to the parties in August 2024. It is important to note that the Commission, in cleaning the provisional voters register, employed a rigorous four-pronged approach as follows. Voters who visited our exhibition centers and who viewed their details via electronic media and detected errors with their details visited our district offices and had their issues rectified.
Our exhibition officers in all our 40,000 plus exhibition centers scrutinized the register and reported discrepancies for correction by our IT team. Our field staff, namely our district officers and our regional officers, relied also on the register viewer, that is a soft copy of the register on their machines, to scrutinize the register and correct discrepancies. Our IT staff also utilized the register viewer to scrutinize the register and correct discrepancies. This approach has been very effective in helping to clean the register and rid it of discrepancies. As mentioned earlier, the discrepancies detected to date have been largely corrected, and the register that was presented to parties in early August is very different from what we have today.
Yebejina hanum say ahomeka se bono so abasisi ayeba ye dia agudie mu nsem ebeto aso.